Trust.
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 What does trust mean to you?
Everything.
Having someone's back.
Privacy, secrecy, understanding.
Sharing secrets and supporting people.
A committed bond, a feeling of security.
Not feeling like the other person has an agenda.
Trust. Talk. Respect. Undefined, selfless time. Trust.
Establishing and respecting one's boundaries. It means that no matter what, I can count on you to be there.
Being able to open with no fear of judgment.
If you're walking along the ice with somebody and you begin to slip on the ice, whether the person next to you can sense that you are slipping, not even having to look, but can tell a difference in the vibe, your breath, etc., and they reach out to grab you, even if you hadn't screamed help yet, versus someone who looks back to see that you have fallen.
Trust is important. I give it freely, but should it be broken, it must then be earned.
It means that no matter what, I can count on you to be there.
It means you won't bullshit me and I won't bullshit you.
It means I will rely on you no matter what.
How do you build trust with your HIV care provider?
Be open and honest. Keep my information private. Inquire about my life.
Be honest and don't treat me any different than a non-HIV person.
They should continue what they're doing. I trust them.
It's not my healthcare provider's fault. It's my own insecurities.
I think having someone who is gay might help. Someone who knows what sexual activities gay people get into.
Sometimes I want a more realistic approach. I feel like my team is very kind to me and maybe sometimes sugarcoats the reality of my condition. I need tough love sometimes.
I think I'm the lucky one because I actually have built strong trust with my care providers.
For me, I do not need a deep level of trust from my provider. Knowing that my provider has decades of experience, her attention to detail, and stern conviction when making decisions on the course to take for my care are all I need to feel comfortable enough to take her advice. I don't know that I will ever fully trust her, but I can recognize that she is in a more experienced position in regards to forms of my treatment than I probably ever will be.
I think reciprocal relationship building is a big thing that providers don't often consider. Often care can feel like a one-sided relationship with all the power being in the provider's hands. So if the provider opens up and is honest and shares their thoughts and experience, that can help balance that power. Providing the patient with as much information as the provider has can also help build a positive and trusting relationship. Nothing is too big or too small for the patient to know. You have to understand that the patient is a whole person and has a whole life outside of their HIV status.
They must be honest about the services that are and are not available to me. Don't tell me childcare can be figured out, or my child can be transported in medical transport with me for an appointment when there is no one to figure that out or provide it. See me as the multifaceted human I am.
Some people living with HIV see a silver lining or something positive about living with HIV. What is something that you feel good about or that you see as a positive outcome from living with HIV? And if you can't think of something positive, it's okay to say that.
I take so much more care of myself compared to when I was younger.
My husband is not HIV positive, but knew I was, and he chose to spend his life with me and love me, regardless of HIV.
I have a unique perspective because of my medical history that allows me to feel this sense of empowerment. HIV was the first medical thing that felt like a result of choices rather than something that had been done to me.
I'm no longer living a lifestyle that is hurtful and dangerous. I have a new life, and it serves as a testament to where I have been.
Nothing is positive about living with this illness.
There's nothing positive about HIV. What a dumb question.
There is nothing positive about being sick with no cure.
There is no silver lining, but I have learned to accept myself since I was little because I was born with it. Personally, knowing that I can do things the same way as people who do not have HIV keeps me motivated to keep chasing my dreams.
I have always viewed my status as a positive, no pun intended.
I'm no longer living a lifestyle that is hurtful and dangerous. I have a new life and serves as a testament to where I have been.
It's empowering to be able to let someone know that I fucked up something in my life and that now I'm ready to be held accountable.
If it weren't for my diagnosis, I wouldn't have begun therapy, and I would most likely have kept my addiction a secret.
Getting diagnosed with HIV has given me a higher purpose in life and more motivation to live, not just to exist.
To live, not just to exist.
To live, not just to exist.
To live, not just to exist.